Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Monday, June 24th, 2024. Yesterday I tried to say it was 2023, but I think that was because I said the 23rd, so I got the year right today and the date right. So yay me. So this week we are working with the Native Spirit Oracle cards by Denise Linn. Last week's deck was also a deck by Denise Linn. That was the Time Traveler Oracle. That is brand new to me and I loved it. I've had this deck for longer, but have only recently started working with it. And I worked with it during the spring equinox, and I felt really called to continue to use this deck during the periods where we're going to have the equinoxes and the solstices, because those are the great 4 points of our earthly year. And it really ties to the Native American idea of the spirit wheel, which is, the year divided into 4 areas, basically, like spokes in a wheel. But Denise does say this about the deck. She has Cherokee heritage, but this deck is not tied to any particular tribe. She says it ties to various Native cultures around the world. So that's North American, that is South American, that is European, that is Asian, that is African, that is Australian Aboriginal, the Pacific South Seas kind of traditions. This is Native cultures everywhere. And she says that inside us dwells a vast store of ancestral wisdom and sacred wisdom, and that each card in this deck is a key through a different gateway to help us grow and develop and learn. So that is what we're going to do today. So as always, I look at 2 things, or 2 cards. I look at the energy card, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe, from our environment around us. And then the focus card is our intention, effort, or response that we put back into that energy. So generally, Spirit gives us energy, and then we are given a way to work with that energy. And in that way, we're co-creating with Spirit, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I just want to take a moment to mention that I just think the artwork on this deck is beautiful. So this really looks like plains stretching out forever. And this is kind of like what it looks like where I live. We have a few more trees and some scrub, but also a beautiful rainbow in the sky, and this gorgeous hawk gliding over it all. So I just think this deck is stunning, and the wisdom in it is really breathtaking. So let's take a look at our energy card for today. Okay, oops. And then let's look at our focus card. Okay. So let's see what we got going on today. As always, I'll read to you intuitively from what I see in these cards, but also we'll read from the guidebook because Denise has gorgeous knowledge and she channeled this deck through from Spirit. And so her words are very, very important, and I want to give them all the respect that they deserve. So let's look at our energy card for today. Doesn't want to flip. We have Thunder Drum, which is really interesting. Boy, a couple nights ago, we had a kick-ass storm around here, and that kind of makes me think of that. A thunder drum. But anyway, drumming is very important in Native American cultures. Native cultures around the world are drummers. You see this in ancient Egyptian cultures, in ancient cultures from Assyria and Greece and Rome. Drums are very, very, very important. And so we have the Thunder Drum card, but I will tell you that I have never pulled this card for myself in personal readings, and it has not come up in my readings that I've used for other people, as well as when I use these for the equinox reading. So I'm learning about this card today. And this card is also quite highlighted. So let's see what the message here for us. Thunder Drum, the card meaning is stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know your value. Declare your authority. This is who I am, and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks, walking in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not a time to step back or step aside. And then she says this about this. Throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step into your passion, make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. So only you will know what that means for you. Like, every person who watches or hears this reading will know what that means for themselves. So pay attention around you and trust your instincts. When you know, trust your instincts and knowing what is right for you. And beat your drum about it, right? Let people know. Announce it. They probably already know and you think they don't, but they know, and that's okay. And this is time for you to be proud and step forward and share your spiritual gifts with the world. So let's look at our focus card and see how we're going to work with this energy today. We have nature spirits. This is a beautiful card, and this has come up. And this is one of those cards that I feel like is at the most absolutely liminal space. There is a gateway of trees and a path leading towards the light. And there are all sorts of sparkling imagery here, whether they're light motes, dust beams, something else floating in the air, orbs potentially of nature spirits. This is a beautiful card and a beautiful, beautiful message for us. So let me get to the right page, because as I said, I think it's very important to read the wording that Denise has put in her guidebook. So the card meaning here is joy, delight, peaks of carefree abandon, living wildly, magically, and free. Be open to the wonders of the universe flooding into your life. Innocence and delight are abounding. Happiness is on the way. It also says here, almost every indigenous culture recounts stories of fairies, often called little people, and nature spirits. Although some of the fairies act in protection of their wild lands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delights to all their realm. If this nature spirit card chooses you, then welcome to the wellspring of joy and magic. Beneath the surface, mystical interventions are occurring in your life. Relax. All is well. So this is a day that's really telling us, the energy is saying, announce who you are, what you believe in, what your path is. And this energy around us is really just a trust in the nature spirits that are around us and protecting us and guiding us. And we have joy and magic coming at us. And that's a beautiful thing. So beat your own drum and expect joy and magic to flow to you. You're beating your drum, and literally, if you want to physically beat a drum, get a drum and bang it out. If you don't have a drum, you can tap on whatever is around you. Find a rhythm. Do that for a minute. Do it for 5 minutes. Change your rhythm if you need to. You will find that that brings you such focus and yet relaxation that information will just flow to you. It is a wonderful thing. Trust me. And you don't need a fancy drum to do it. You don't need a drum at all. You can use a tin can. You can use a plastic bowl. You can use the countertop. You can use your leg. Rhythm and energy will be, it doesn't matter what your tool is, I'm saying. The action is within yourself. And if you do that, if you try it, if you find that, I think you will find amazing results in the energy around you. And maybe to the nature spirits that are called by your drumming. So keep that in mind today. Please like, please subscribe, please share. I hope you're enjoying these readings. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I am grateful to you. I also want to say thank you, and I'm very grateful to all of my subscribers who've been with me for a while, who are watching my readings daily and giving me likes. I would love to hear some comments from you guys or answer any questions about these decks. I'm really thankful that I have move forward in this path of doing these readings on this channel, and that I'm past my 6-month mark now. I'm grateful to you all for being a part of that journey with me. So thank you. Thank you for helping me grow in my spirituality on this journey. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.